This is Wednesday, August 15th, 2018. It's about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock a.m. Just flying around. I'm practicing flying. I'll tell you what, it was easier to learn how to fly an airplane, a real one, than it is to fly a drone. This is the retaining wall along State Road 33 in Wisconsin. Used to be this spring there was a robin nest right in there, about the third thing down, third tier down. It's gone now. I guess the weather just got it. Anyway, the image quality is a whole lot better. I learned how to sharpen, and I messed with the colors and brightness and stuff in post-processing. I'm using Adobe Premiere Elements 14. It's kind of a no-brainer type of editor, video editor. Fairly cheap, but it does a pretty good job. A lot of wires around, overhead wires. Gotta watch it here. Boy, I've already crashed I don't know how many times hitting these wires and hitting other things, staying away from the wires. It's just a terrible place to fly. I've been going down to the park the last few days. It's not that far away, but it was just so hot I didn't feel like riding up there. I'd just rather come out in the yard and fly from here. You can see what I gotta contend with here. I haven't hit any of these wires yet. They're just waiting to snag me, I can tell. I don't drive anymore, so it's either take the bike or walk. So basically today was just practice flying, learning control. This Phantom 3 Pro, it's as far as drones go, it's a really easy drone to fly. I mean, it's got good control. It uses both Russian and American GPS satellites, and you can tell I mean, you can tell the difference between just American satellites and the Russians added in. It just makes the control of the drone. I mean, you can set it at an altitude, let go of the controls, and it just stays there. I don't care if there's wind or whatever blowing. It's just stays within a couple of feet. I mean, you can see how solid it is. It's like standing on the ground, really. I mean, compared to other drones, it's just a really excellent flyer. However, the cost of these things is just prohibitive if you don't already know how to fly. You don't want to buy a Phantom 3 to learn how to fly. It's just, you're gonna wreck it and you're gonna crash it. It's gonna cost you a lot of money to learn how to fly if that's all you're doing is learning how to fly a drone. You just buy the little $15, $20 cheapos at Walmart. Get a Sima 8 or something like that to learn on. They're 50 or 60 bucks, but they're indestructible. You can crash them and wreck them, and even if you break them, it's, you haven't lost an awful lot of money. But to buy a Phantom 3 to learn how to fly is just not the way to go. I have a Sima 8 from a couple of years ago and a couple of small ones. But then I bought this Phantom 3 to fly, and it's a whole other experience. But you know, if you wreck it, it's going to cost you more. Let's put it that way. The image quality is much better today than previous videos that I've taken with this camera on this drone, but that's post-processing. I'm learning more about the program. I didn't know how to sharpen. I just never bothered to learn it. Yesterday, when I edited this this video clip here, I took the time to find out how to sharpen and do things, to color, saturation, contrast, those kind of things. I mean, I knew how to do it. It's just I didn't bother. Got lazy. However, I'm happy with the way the video itself turned out. I mean, it's, you know, as far as interest in quality of filming and stuff like that, it's just amateur, which is exactly what I am. I'm an amateur, but I'm having fun. And we're coming up on the end here pretty soon. I gotta process this and upload it to YouTube here in a minute. See how it comes out.